Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed how some things about your health seem to change as you get older? Maybe you used to feel full of energy, but now you notice you're feeling a little more tired than usual. Or perhaps you used to be more active, but now it takes more effort to keep up. It's like your body is telling you, I'm not quite what I used to be. But here's the thing, what if I told you that there's a simple, natural way to reverse some of those changes? Imagine this. What if adding just a few fruits to your diet could improve your circulation, boost your energy, and even reignite that spark in your intimate life? Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. Stick with me because today, we're going to explore how these 5 fruits can work wonders for you as you age. You might just find the secret to feeling younger, healthier, and more connected. Now, I know what you're thinking, aging isn't easy. We all want to feel our best, to be able to enjoy life to the fullest, and most importantly, to keep our relationships strong and meaningful. But as we age, maintaining good health doesn't just help us physically, it affects everything, from how we feel about ourselves to how we connect with our loved ones. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. And let's face it, feeling good in our bodies and feeling connected to those around us is what makes life worth living. So, what if I told you that taking care of your body through small, manageable changes could make a huge difference? I'm talking about something as simple as incorporating certain fruits into your diet. These aren't just any fruits either. These 5 have been shown to help improve circulation and intimacy, both of which are crucial as we age. It's about giving your body what it needs to keep the energy flowing, literally and figuratively, so you can enjoy life to the fullest. By the end of this video, you're going to learn about 5 incredible fruits that can help boost your circulation and, believe it or not, even improve your intimacy as you grow older. These fruits are packed with natural nutrients that help your body work the way it's supposed to, keeping things flowing and keeping that connection alive. You'll understand how to incorporate them into your daily routine in easy ways that won't feel overwhelming. And don't worry, these fruits are not hard to find or expensive. They're simple, accessible, and could very well be the key to keeping you feeling your best. Now, if you're ready to dive in and learn how a few simple changes can make a world of difference in your health and relationships, go ahead and drop a comment below saying I'm ready. I want to hear from you. What are you hoping to improve in your life as you grow older? And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because you won't want to miss out on all the helpful health tips we've got coming your way. This is the place where we talk about the real issues that matter as we age, so join us on this journey of better living. Fruit number 1, citrus fruits. Imagine this, you're in your 60s now, and things aren't quite as easy as they used to be. Maybe you used to feel full of energy, always going for a walk, or keeping up with the grandkids. But lately, it's harder to shake off that tiredness. No matter how many hours of sleep you get, you still feel like you're running on empty. I know it's tough when your body just doesn't seem to cooperate like it did before. But here's the thing, what if I told you something simple, like adding citrus fruits into your diet, could help you feel more energized? You don't have to make drastic changes, just start with an orange or a grapefruit in the morning, and soon, you might notice a little more pep in your step. That's right, something as simple as citrus could be the boost you need to get back on track. Let me tell you how it works. Citrus fruits, like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons, are loaded with vitamin C. Now, you probably know that vitamin C is great for your immune system, but it does so much more than that. It helps strengthen your blood vessels and improve circulation. As we age, keeping our blood flowing smoothly is so important. It helps bring oxygen and nutrients to all parts of your body, from your heart to your muscles, and even to your skin. This means you'll feel more alive, more energetic. And here's another bonus. Citrus fruits help fight inflammation. As you get older, inflammation can slow you down and make you feel stiff or achy, especially in your joints. But with the antioxidants in citrus, you're reducing that inflammation and making it easier for your body to move and function the way it should. So, that tired feeling? It might just start to fade with a little help from these fruits. Now I know some of you might be thinking, citrus? Doesn't that make my stomach hurt or give me acid reflux? It's a valid concern, and I get it. But here's the thing. Citrus fruits can be a bit harsh on the stomach if you overdo it. But when eaten in moderation, they're actually great for digestion. They help break down food more efficiently, which can improve your overall digestive health. If you're worried about the acidity, you can always pair citrus with something else. Maybe add it to a smoothie, or have a little yogurt with your orange. That way, it's gentler on your stomach while still giving you all the benefits. So, how can you add more citrus to your routine without it feeling like a chore? It's easier than you think. Start small. Maybe add a squeeze of lemon to your water in the morning. It's refreshing and helps kickstart your metabolism. Or if you enjoy smoothies, throw some orange slices in there. You can even snack on an orange or grapefruit mid-afternoon for a healthy pick-me-up. It's that simple. Little changes like this can have a big impact on how you feel, helping you feel more energized and more vibrant as you go about your day. Now that you know how citrus fruits can give you a boost, let's talk about another amazing fruit that can help you even more: berries. These little fruits are not just delicious. They're packed with benefits that can improve your health in ways you might not expect. Let's dive into how berries can support you as you get older. Fruit number 2, berries. Now, think about that neighbor of yours, the one who always seemed to have that vibrant, youthful glow even as the years passed. You know the one, always smiling, always with energy, and never complaining about the little aches and pains that come with age. You might have wondered, what's their secret? Well, it turns out they might have a little help from berries. Yes, those tiny fruits, like strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries, might be the secret to their glowing health. They're packed with powerful antioxidants that help keep the body running smoothly, even as the years add up. Imagine this: adding a handful of fresh or frozen berries to your diet could make a noticeable difference in how you feel: more energy, better circulation, and even improvements in your intimate health. It's a small change that could yield big results. So, what makes berries so special? These little fruits are packed with something called anthocyanins. These are antioxidants that do wonders for your health. First, they help reduce blood pressure, which is crucial as you get older. High blood pressure can cause all sorts of problems, from heart disease to poor circulation, and it can even affect your intimacy. By reducing blood pressure, berries help keep your blood flowing smoothly, ensuring that all your organs get the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay healthy. Plus, anthocyanins help improve vascular health by strengthening your blood vessels. Stronger, healthier blood vessels mean better circulation, which is key to overall well-being, especially when it comes to feeling connected and intimate with your partner. Now, there's one thing I want to clear up. Many people think that berries, especially frozen ones, aren't as nutritious as fresh ones. But that's just not true. Frozen berries retain most of their nutrients, so you don't have to worry about spoilage. In fact, some frozen berries can even be more convenient than fresh ones because they last longer and are available year-round. So, don't hesitate to grab a bag of frozen blueberries or strawberries from the store. They're just as good for you as fresh ones, and they're perfect for adding to smoothies or other dishes. So, how can you get more berries into your daily routine without much effort? It's easier than you think. You can add a handful of mixed berries to your morning yogurt or cereal. They'll add a natural sweetness and a burst of color to your breakfast, and trust me, it's a delicious way to start the day. You could also sprinkle them on your pancakes or oatmeal, or even eat them as a snack in the afternoon. If you're someone who loves smoothies, throw in a handful of berries with some spinach, banana, and a splash of almond milk for a nutrient-packed treat. And if you have a sweet tooth, try mixing berries into your desserts. They're a great way to satisfy that craving in a healthy way. Now that we've talked about how berries can boost your circulation and health, let's move on to something a bit unexpected: beetroot. Yes, I'm talking about that deep red vegetable that does wonders for your body, and it might just be the key to unlocking even more health benefits as you age. Let's see how beetroot can support you. Fruit number 3, beetroot. Have you ever heard of someone trying beetroot for the first time? Maybe they were a little hesitant at first. After all, It's not exactly the fruit we typically go for when we think about snacks or health foods. But then they give it a try and wow! They're amazed by the immediate boost of energy they feel. It's almost like a light switch being flipped on in their body. They didn't realize that such a simple, humble root vegetable could have such a powerful effect. And that's exactly what beetroot can do for you. It's not just another vegetable, it's a hidden gem that can bring a lot of benefits to your health, especially as you age. And the best part? It's so easy to incorporate into your diet. So, why is beetroot so special? Well, beets are naturally high in nitrates. Now, you might be thinking, nitrates? What does that have to do with my health? Here's the thing, nitrates in beets get converted into nitric oxide in your body. Nitric oxide is a compound that relaxes and widens your blood vessels, which improves blood flow throughout your body. This means better circulation to your heart, muscles, and yes, even your intimate areas. Better blood flow means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more vitality all around. And as we age, it becomes even more crucial to keep those blood vessels in good shape. So, a small serving of beetroot could go a long way in supporting your overall circulation and even improving your energy levels. Now I know some of you might be thinking, beetroot? That earthy taste is just not for me. I get it. It's definitely got a unique flavor that not everyone loves right away. But trust me, the health benefits far outweigh the taste. You don't need to eat a huge serving to reap the rewards. Even a small portion of beetroot, whether it's roasted, juiced, or added to a salad, can provide a significant boost to your circulation and energy levels. And if you're not a fan of that strong earthy flavor, don't worry. You can easily mask it in smoothies or blend it with other fruits and vegetables to create a more balanced, refreshing taste. It's all about finding what works for you. So, how can you start adding beetroot to your diet? One simple way is to roast it. Roasting beets brings out their natural sweetness, and you can easily add them to salads. They pair well with greens, nuts, and a little goat cheese for a tasty, nutritious meal. Or if you're not into salads, why not make a beetroot juice? It's super easy to do, just blend some beets with a bit of lemon juice, ginger, and a touch of honey. It's refreshing, energizing, and packed with nutrients. Beetroot also works great in smoothies, paired with other fruits like oranges or berries to balance out the flavor. The possibilities are endless, and the best part is that you don't have to eat a ton of it to start seeing results. Just a little bit each day can have a big impact on your health. Now that we've seen how beetroot can work wonders for your circulation, let's talk about something a little different but equally powerful. A tropical fruit that's as delicious as it is nutritious. Pineapple. Pineapple isn't just a treat for your taste buds, it's packed with health benefits that you might not expect. Let's dive into how this sweet fruit can support your overall well-being. Fruit number 4, pineapple. Let me tell you about a friend of mine who's in their late 60s. Like many of us, they started noticing how the years were catching up with their energy levels and, well, their intimacy. It was a slow decline. They didn't feel as vibrant, as connected, and certainly not as active as they once did. Then, they made a small but powerful change. They started adding pineapple to their diet. At first, it was just a random idea, a fruit they hadn't really thought about in a while. But after a few weeks of enjoying pineapple in different ways, sometimes fresh, sometimes in smoothies, they noticed something incredible. Not only were they feeling more energetic, but their overall sense of well-being had improved. They also found that their intimacy with their partner was stronger, more connected, and more enjoyable. It wasn't just the energy boost, it was about feeling revitalized in all aspects of life. And all they had to do was incorporate pineapple into their diet. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can make such a big difference? So, what makes pineapple so powerful? It's all about an enzyme called bromelain. Now, you might not have heard of bromelain before, but it's incredibly beneficial. This enzyme works wonders by reducing inflammation in the body. And why is that important? As we age, inflammation can lead to so many issues: stiff joints, poor circulation, and even problems with intimacy. Bromelain helps break down proteins in the body that can cause blood clotting, which in turn improves circulation. Better circulation means better blood flow throughout your body, and that means more oxygen and nutrients getting to the areas that need them most. When you improve blood flow, you not only boost your energy but also help your body perform at its best in every way: heart health, muscle function, and yes, even in your intimate life. Pineapple gives you a natural, delicious way to help your body function more smoothly, which is something we all want, right? Now I know what some of you might be thinking: pineapple is full of sugar. Isn't that bad for me? I hear you, and it's a common concern. But here's the thing: yes, pineapple does have natural sugars, but they're completely different from the processed sugars we try to avoid. These natural sugars help stabilize your blood sugar levels, especially when consumed in moderation. The key here is balance. When you eat a small amount of pineapple, you're not just getting sugar, you're getting a whole range of nutrients and antioxidants that benefit your health. Pineapple is packed with vitamin C, which helps boost your immune system, and it also contains fiber, which helps with digestion. So don't shy away from pineapple because you think it's too sweet. Just remember to enjoy it in moderation, and your body will thank you. How can you add pineapple to your daily routine? It's so easy, and there are so many ways to enjoy it. If you like smoothies, throw in some fresh pineapple chunks with a banana, a handful of spinach, and a splash of almond milk. It's not only refreshing, but it also gives you a powerful combination of nutrients that your body will love. Or if you're in the mood for a light snack, grab a slice of fresh pineapple or throw it into a fruit salad. It's sweet, tangy, and full of vitamins. Pineapple can even be a great addition to savory dishes. Try adding grilled pineapple to your chicken or fish for a tropical twist. The versatility of this fruit means you can enjoy it however you like, and it's doing wonders for your health while you're at it. Now that you know how pineapple can energize you and improve circulation, let's move on to a fruit that might surprise you with its incredible health benefits: pomegranate. This fruit is more than just pretty to look at. It's a powerhouse packed with nutrients. Let's take a closer look at what it can do for you. Fruit number 5, pomegranate. I know someone who started eating pomegranate regularly, and let me tell you, they couldn't stop raving about the improvement in their circulation and vitality. At first, they weren't even sure if it would make much of a difference. But after incorporating it into their diet, they started noticing changes they hadn't expected: more energy throughout the day, better circulation, and even an improvement in their overall sense of well-being. It was as if something inside them was shifting, and they were feeling more like themselves again. Isn't that what we all want as we age? To feel vital and alive, like we're still in control of our health and our bodies? Well, pomegranate might just be that key. It's not just a delicious fruit, but a powerhouse when it comes to supporting your health. Here's why pomegranate is so powerful. It's loaded with antioxidants, which are crucial for protecting your body from oxidative stress and the aging process. But more than that, pomegranate is especially good at increasing nitric oxide levels in the body. Now, nitric oxide might sound like a fancy term, but it's a compound that plays a huge role in relaxing your blood vessels and improving blood flow. This is important for both general circulation and intimacy. As we get older, we often experience a slowdown in circulation, and pomegranate can help reverse that by enhancing the flow of blood throughout your body. It's a natural way to support better cardiovascular health and improve your overall vitality. And when it comes to intimacy, better circulation means everything flows more easily, which can make a big difference in how you feel. I know some of you might shy away from pomegranates because of those seeds. It can be a bit tricky to deal with them, right? But here's the good news: you don't have to worry about that. You can buy pomegranate juice that offers all the same health benefits without the mess of peeling and seeding the fruit. The juice is just as rich in antioxidants and nutrients, so you get all the goodness without any of the hassle. If you prefer the whole fruit though, there are easy ways to enjoy the seeds. Just cut the pomegranate in half and gently tap the back of the fruit with a spoon, and the seeds will pop out easily. It's not as difficult as it might seem, and the effort is totally worth it for the health benefits. So how can you start incorporating pomegranate into your daily routine? It's easier than you might think. One simple way is to sprinkle the seeds on your yogurt, or add them to your salad for a burst of color, crunch, and health. The sweet tart flavor adds a nice touch, and it's packed with nutrients. You can also add pomegranate seeds to your smoothies for a natural boost of antioxidants. If you're not in the mood for the seeds, try drinking pomegranate juice. It's refreshing and easy to find at the store. Whether you prefer the whole fruit or the juice, the key is consistency. The more often you include pomegranate in your diet, the more you'll notice its positive effects on your circulation and vitality. We've covered 5 amazing fruits that can really make a difference in your health and well-being. But the benefits go beyond just the physical. As we age, it's just as important to look after our emotional and mental health. Let's dive deeper into the emotional side of aging and explore how understanding and managing these changes can make all the difference in maintaining a fulfilling, connected life. Now that we've explored these 5 incredible fruits, citrus, berries, beetroot, pineapple, and pomegranate, you might be wondering, how does this really fit into my life? You know, the physical changes that come with aging can be overwhelming at times. It's easy to feel discouraged when you notice your energy levels dropping, or when those moments of connection with your loved ones don't feel as vibrant as they once did. I know it's tough to watch yourself or a loved one face the physical challenges that come with getting older. But let me tell you this, there is hope. Every step you take to improve your health, no matter how small, is a step towards more vitality, more energy, and a better quality of life. It might feel like a struggle some days, but you are capable of making these changes. You have the power to take charge of your health in ways that will bring meaningful improvements. The fruits we've talked about today are not just for boosting your physical well-being. They're about feeling more alive, more engaged, and more connected to the world around you. Let's talk about the emotional side of aging, because it's just as important as the physical. As you grow older, emotions can run deeper. You may find yourself reflecting on the past more often, thinking about your loved ones, or feeling nostalgic for the days when you felt more active and healthy. It's natural. But here's the truth, aging doesn't have to mean you're losing yourself. It's a time for rediscovery. You might have more time to spend with your family, more time for the things you love, and more time to really nurture those connections that mean the most to you. The emotional side of aging is all about maintaining those strong, meaningful relationships, staying mentally engaged, and continuing to find joy in everyday moments. One of the most important things to remember is that aging doesn't mean we stop growing. If anything, it's the perfect time to continue learning, to be curious about what you can do next, and to seek out new ways to improve your life. These fruits are a great place to start. They're not just for your body, they're for your mind too. They're part of a bigger picture. And by making small adjustments, like adding a few of these fruits to your diet, you're taking the first step towards a fuller, richer life in your later years. You don't need to wait for a dramatic moment to make a change. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. The time to act is now. If you've been feeling tired, or disconnected, or just off, now is the time to introduce simple, natural changes into your routine. Start with just one of these fruits. Maybe you'll begin with an orange in the morning, or a handful of berries with your breakfast. Take it slow, but stay consistent. These small actions will build upon each other, and over time, you'll start to notice a shift. Not just in how you feel physically, but also in how you approach life. That spark you're missing? It's there, waiting to be reignited. And here's where I want to leave you with a thought. Aging is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's a chapter in your story, not the end of it. With the right habits, the right mindset, and the right support, your golden years can be some of your best yet. You don't have to accept feeling less than your best. You don't have to let age define your limits. By paying attention to what you're putting into your body, and how you're caring for your emotional and mental health, you can continue to live with vitality, joy, and connection. These small changes, like eating the right fruits, can add up to huge improvements in how you feel, and that affects everything, from your energy to your relationships. Now, before we wrap things up, let's quickly recap what we've covered. We've talked about 5 fruits that can improve your circulation, boost your energy, and even help with intimacy. Citrus fruits, berries, beetroot, pineapple, and pomegranate, each one offers its own unique set of benefits. These are simple changes you can start making today. Whether you start by adding a few slices of orange to your water or tossing some pomegranate seeds into your salad, every small change makes a difference. Let's keep the conversation going. Which of these fruits do you think would make the biggest difference in your life? Have you tried any of them before, and what changes have you noticed? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let's support each other on this journey, and share what's worked for you. Your experience can inspire others who are on the same path. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you want more tips, more advice, and more ways to improve your life as you age, make sure you're part of the Elderly Council community. We're here to support each other and share ideas to keep growing, learning, and thriving. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel inspired and ready to make some positive changes in your life. Stay strong, stay connected, and most importantly, stay curious. Your journey is far from over, it's just beginning. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.